Alright, YouTube, we got a tough one today. My boy said he been woofing for 6 months. We finna pan in on this, and I'm gonna rag this for y'all. What y'all think about this? 6 months, bro. When was the last time you had your haircut? August 20 what? 4th? 23rd. August 23rd. This is baby hair, man. This is baby hair. This is baby hair right here. Let me get this right. 6 of them? 6? Okay. 6 months. You in there though? Yeah, you in there. Ooh.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Beam. Today I'm gonna show you how to shake the world back, how to shake your client back. Understand and know that this road is not for everybody. This is where my advanced people come in, kick in. Let's lock in. Let's get it. They not from where we from. They don't understand these times. They don't take the walks that we take, but that's the difference between us and the game. Understand and know that we've been cut different. This our world. I'm gonna show you how to shake the room.
So to kick this video off, I'll go in with a number 4 guard. I'm keeping everything consistent with the grain, getting that hair down to that one desired length, all because this hair is super thin. You can jag this hair by far super easy. You do not want to put yourself in a predicament where you nick this hair. This is the hair that if you nick one time, or if you cut this hair with the wrong guard, it is over. As you guys can see, this is like paper thin hair. I give my client the mirror just so we can make sure that this number 4 is enough. Due to me cutting him before he hopped into his 6-month woof, I had cut him with a 3.5, and it was pretty cool, but it was way lower than this. But due to that, we coming in with way more caution, and we gonna treat this thing with a 4. We gonna keep everything consistent. We gonna get this hair laid, and we in that baggy. Y'all ain't heard this voice in a while, and I'm so locked and I'm so focused in terms of just bringing everything together for you guys in this industry. My consistency, my content creation. I'm trying to up everything for y'all. I've been traveling a lot with Tomb 45, just trying to get my mind right, trying to prepare myself for a big tour that I got coming up. So if y'all want to see me on a tour in any cities, drop them city names in the comment section. I think that'd be very dope. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to get alerted when these videos come out. I've been applying pressure since day one, and I won't stop. The game can't deal with me, and they never been able to deal with me. You can't tame a gorilla. Gorillas solidify they spot with gorillas. So I go in with my Gold FXs, and I'm just creating my first ball line because I would be doing a ball taper on this client, trying to get a consistent line.
Understand and remember, when you a king in this game, you don't chase peasants or pawns. Kings take king crowns, and that's the difference between me and a lot of people.
When I go in this haircut, I go in with a number 2 guard completely open, and I'm flicking this hair out all because I got excessive overhang, and I want to create a nice gradient fade and taper area just so I could keep everything consistent and make the haircut dope. So just stick with me through all, and I promise you guys, I'm gonna pull this thing all the way together for y'all. This is the difference between me and a lot of channels. When I come on a
haircutting scene, I come to shake the room. I come to put up shots that people would never put up. This is a KD pulling up from 40. Everybody want to pull up from 20, 25, and 30. That's regular NBA range. I'm pulling up from 40, 50. Like, it's different with me.
Then I go in with my 1/8 guard, and I go completely open and start to adjust my lever down. The lower I go in the fade, I want to use my 1/8 guard because I cut him down with a 4, debulked with a 2. The next thing to debulk with is a 1 without pushing the fade too high or digging into that last big wave. I'm trying to stay under the last big wave, which is very important to these wavers, but stick around, I'm gonna get it together. Then I go in completely closed just so I can see what I'm looking like in terms of the gradient. See, I need to see what the color look like, and And I'm halfway here, and I'm slowly but surely flicking. That's one of the most important things. If you're not flicking or using the corner of your blade. And another big thing, use the hilt of the blade, the back of the shape of the blade. It helps you stay so much more uniform throughout your haircut. And as you guys can see, boom, the fade is coming all the way together. I'm just doing slight tweaks around the hair and around the edges to get everything consistent for you guys. The last big wave at times can look like a guideline, but it's not. Just stay consistent, keep doing your work, and keep putting the shots up, and it's gonna help. And as you guys can see right here, I'm in with that 1/8 guard, and I'm using the hilt of my blade to debulk the bottom area. As you guys can see, I'm using the corner of my blade to lift some of that overhang and create that gradient effect. And then we come to this side over here, repeating the same steps, completely balling out this area, and then we'll down fade this area from a 3 and down to get that real clean gradient effect. Keep everything consistent. Remember, consistency is key. Remember, y'all built different. Remember, our mindset's completely different. We focused on something completely different.
And where I'm from, we shake the room. We impact lives. I'm not just in here putting up shots or recording videos or just doing haircuts. I rebuild confidence in every individual that sit in my chair, and that's always been the difference between me and everybody else. I don't lead with haircuts. I lead with passion. I lead with motivation. I walk down on everybody that's in my lane, because if you in my lane, you either gonna get out my way or I'm running you clean over. And that's just how Bean been working. Bean been this way since day one. Lock in and focus up with me. I'm different. These hands is different. This not a cocky thing. I'm different.
Then I just keep everything consistent, using the hilt of my blade, brushing one and fade one, using the corner of my blade to feed specific hairs through the teeth to get that gradient effect. This side of the taper always, to me, is a little bit different because I just stand on a different side, but that's just what it is. So I'll go in with a number 3 guard, completely closed, and I'm just debulking this area. Then I'll switch it up to a number 1.5 guard, halfway closed with the grain, keeping everything consistent, trying to get this fine hair to lay down as much as possible for me, prepping it for a dope taper. Then I go in and ball that out using my FXs, and I'll start my taper low just because this hair is super thin. And if you start this high, you setting yourself up to murder yourself in this haircut. I go in with a 1.5 guard, completely open, and I'm just taking everything up. And then from there and down, I go in with my 1/8 guard, and I work my way down from there. I could go in with a 1/2 guard because a 1/8 guard is a 1. You got a 1, then you got a 1.5. They perfectly play into each other. Then I go completely open, giving myself about 1 inch of a panel, and then I'm gonna blend this section out, keeping everything consistent. 1/16 time right here, and then I'm gonna bring the fade all the way together with just fading in between.
That's something that's super big to me. It's super essential to my soul. Always brush one, always fade one. Keep everything consistent. Make sure your lighting is right. Be in your realm. When I'm in a shop, I'm in my realm. Like, I don't hear nothing. The outside world don't hear me. Anybody that come to the shop or any client that come to the shop will tell you, you know, firsthand, I really don't talk too much. I like to get busy. That's the difference between me. I'm not gonna be yapping my mouth about this barbering thing when I know I'm 100% invested. I'm a platform, and I'm gonna show you that I've been cut different with this. That's the difference between me and a lot of barbers.
Understand and know. That's why I respect people like Vic Blend so much, because confidence to me is literally everything. When you one of them individuals who can walk it and talk it the same way, that's one of the most deadliest double entendre duos you could have as a person. That's just the essence that we build at the TBT channel. We try to create, you know, that crazy complex thing, but broken down the most simplest ways. I want to give y'all the vibes with the music, give y'all amazing commentary, and at the same time show y'all sauce, flavor, and flair that cannot be imitated by no other YouTube barber.
That's what I want. I don't feel like I cut like no other YouTube barber, and I don't feel like no YouTube barber cut like me, and that's how it should be. In this unoriginal game, an oversaturated game, building originality about yourself is more important. Y'all hear me stamp that through all all of my videos. Create your own flavor, create your own sauce. That's the difference between you and the average. Everybody can't be you. Everybody not built to take this road.
So I go in with my gold FXs and I just plant in the middle and I move directly to the left. I'm using my middle as my center point, keeping everything consistent so it won't be hard to knock this lining off. This lining is very short in terms of how wide it is, so this should be a fair lineup, but at the same time it has to be finagled. The hair is super thin. The hair, you know, is super thin and wiry, man. This is like baby hair on an adult, and I want y'all to understand and know,
when it comes to this barbering thing, like, I'm not bred, you know, from barber school, and I did my barber schooling because it's what I had to do, but I'm bred from the porch. I started this at 9 and 10 years old. Like, I started this on my front porch, and this is where I'm here with it today. People can't take that walk with you because they don't know what it's like.
Then I go in with my boy Sean Cut's hair color enhancement card, assisting it with the Beam Team Cordless Compressor XL, also with the no drip, and I'm using the black brown color right now. I'm spraying at a 3 to 4 inch distance radius just so I could keep everything consistent and apply color at an efficient rate. With a haircut like this, due to the client being super thin, you kind of want to go in and add some color, give it that real fuller pop look, all because this hair is super thin. You guys saw it from the beginning and you guys will see it again at the end when I flash it, but this is just, man, this is a beautiful piece, and it's slowly but surely coming together for me due to this client and due to his hair. I go in using a Barber Magic Pencil, and with the Barber Magic Pencil, I'll go in and create super thin, precise lines, not thick, smeared lines. Super precise lines. As you guys can see, I'll grab the end of the pencil to make sure, you know, the tip of the pencil is still sharp. I'm slowly but surely guiding myself across. I'm not doing, you know, longer hard draws completely across the head, messing it up. I'm skimming and skipping across. I need these lines precise, and I need them skinny, because the skinnier they are and the more precise they are, the more consistent they will be with your lineup, and the more of the pencil you'll save. Sometimes individuals just waste the pencil just because they smearing it or overly doing it, and you don't have to. You just go in, make thin, precise lines, and you can produce the crack just like this.
Remember, we different. They not from where we from. They don't take the walks that we take. Internally, we programmed for this. We signed up for this as barbers. There's no way that y'all can tell me y'all signed up to be a barber and y'all not in this for life change. And I've been shaking the room. I won't stop. Trust me. 2020 is year to shapeshifters. It's up there. It's locked. It's my year.
Then I'll fold the ear down, and then I'll just go in using my gold FXs to create my straight about. And once I get to the tip of the ear, use the corner of my blade to work my way around the corner to get a consistent, clean neckline. It's different. Consistency, creating a straight neckline, and once you get to the tip of the ear, you will convert to the corner of your trimmer just so you could create that roundabout. Then I go in with my straight razor, stretching the skin angle of my razor at a 45-degree angle, bringing everything back to the lineup and getting everything as clean as possible. And repeating the same steps on this side. So in the imperfect world, y'all know how we give it up. Some of the waivers might come in completely crazy. This is one of the wildest transformations I feel like I ever did. But in the imperfect world, y'all know how TBT give it up. Let's lock in. 6 months. 6 months. So if you like the haircut today, please like, share, subscribe, comment, all of that. Until next time, and may God bless.